If you think this video ends with Blender wins or Maya wins, you're already thinking about game development the wrong way. Because in real game studios, nobody argues about software. They argue about results. Today, we're cutting through the noise. Forget those fan fights on social media. Skip the ads pushing one 3D software over another. Let's get real. The big question, in actual game studios, does Blender or Maya get you hired more? Which one fits their workflows best? Industry data and real studio jobs give us the answer. It might surprise you. It's not what the hype says. Here's the truth. Big game developers love Maya. Why? It has strong tools for rigging and simulations. These work great in big teams. They scale up perfectly. Blender? It's awesome for indie creators. It's free, super fast for prototypes. But AAA studios? They pick Maya for its pro support and team integrations. Check the job listings. Big studios ask for Maya skills way more often. That means better job chances in competitive game dev. Blender makes you versatile as a freelancer, but it lacks the reliability for huge, team-based projects. There, steady pipelines beat quick speed. So what's your pick? Go Maya for studio careers. Start with Blender if you want free and fast. Game development doesn't care about beauty. It cares about clean topology, efficient UVs, predictable rigs, engine-friendly exports. If your asset breaks in Unity or Unreal, the software you use doesn't matter. That's the baseline both Blender and Maya have to meet. Clean topology ensures smooth deformation and shading without artifacts. Efficient UVs pack textures optimally to save memory and avoid stretching. Predictable rigs allow easy animation without glitches. Engine-friendly exports guarantee seamless import without errors. Blender wins in flexible, modern workflows. Maya integrates deeply with existing studio tools. Blender moves faster when you're wearing multiple hats. So the real winner isn't Blender or Maya. The winner is pipeline awareness. The artist who understands why assets fail in Engine, how animation systems work, what optimization actually means. That artist wins, regardless of software. People ask Blender versus Maya because it feels like a shortcut. Choose the right tool, skip the hard parts. But the hard parts are the career. So if the tool isn't the deciding factor, what specific game dev skills actually separate hired artists from hobbyists? Is it rigging? Optimization? Engine experience? That's the question most comparisons never answer. If you want real game dev career insight, not software fan wars, subscribe. This channel breaks down what game studios and real projects actually care about. Next video, I'll explain the single skill that matters more than Blender or Maya combined.